Hello, girls and boys. Welcome to Storytime Fun. We hope you enjoy it.
Today's story is out of the 5-Minute Bible Stories book. And today's story is called Creation, adapted by Brian Conway. In the beginning, there was nothing, only darkness all around, and there was God. God created the heavens and the earth, but the earth was empty and dark. God had a plan to give it shape and life. "Let there be light," God said. A warm brightness filled the earth. This was light. God called the light day. He called the darkness night. This was the first day. On the second day, God said, "Let there be a great space." A great space surrounded the earth. By day it was bright blue. By night it was a dark black. God called this great space sky. On the third day, God said, "Let the waters flow upon the earth, and let dry ground appear." The water formed oceans and rivers, lakes and ponds. The ground formed mountains and valleys, deserts and islands. God planted trees, grass, and flowers. He gave these plants seeds so that they could bear fruit and grow. God looked upon what he had created and was pleased. On the fourth day, God looked into the empty sky and said, "Let there be lights in the sky." God created 2 great lights and hung them in the sky. He called the brighter light sun. He made the sun shine over the world during the day. The other light he called moon. The moon gave the dark night sky a soft, cool glow. Then God added small sparkling stars to shimmer in the darkness of the night. On the 5th day, God looked into the seas. He said, "Let the waters be alive with creatures." To the great expanses of water, God added creatures of all sizes, shapes, and colors. Then God looked again into the big blue skies. He said, "Let the skies be alive with creatures that fly." God made creatures with wings, which he called birds. The birds flew playfully across the great spaces of the sky. God looked upon all that he had created, the land, the plants, the flowing waters, the sky, the creatures of the seas, the creatures of the skies. They were all good, and God was pleased. On the 6th day, God said, "Let there be creatures to live upon the land." God created all the animals that roam the earth. Some were small, others were tall. Some lived on the ground, others stayed in the trees. Some had short fur, others were shaggy. Some could walk, others would creep along the earth. Some were loud, others were quiet. Some moved quickly, others moved slowly. In the fields, God placed cows and sheep, horses and buffalo, rabbits and mice. Soon the woods were filled with scurrying squirrels and chipmunks, fast foxes and deer, creeping spiders and insects so small that no one but God could see them. The jungles came alive with fierce tigers, chattering chimpanzees, slithering snakes, and trumpeting elephants. There were animals with long necks and others with stripes and spots. There were animals who came out only at night and animals who would sleep all winter. God created so many animals. Every animal was special in its own way. God wanted all the creatures to grow and to have children. And God created another creature on that sixth day. This creature would also live on land. He called this creature man. Man was created in God's own image. God placed man on the earth to watch over all living things. The fish of the sea, the birds in the sky, and the animals on the land. God blessed this first man. He said to him, "Grow in this place that I have made for you. Take the plants that grow on the land. They will be food for you. Share this land and its food with all the creatures of the world. Live upon this world I have created for you. Make sure that all the world's creatures multiply and prosper." The man had received God's blessing over all living things. This is how God created the world from nothing. From darkness, he created light. From emptiness, he created life. Each thing that God created was good, and he was pleased. God created day and night, earth and sky, sun and moon, land and sea. He made the plants that grow, the fish that swim, the birds that fly, and the animals that roam. God created a man to watch over the world he had made. From the heavens, God looked upon his creation. He saw that it was very good. God blessed the seventh day and made it holy. On the seventh day, when God's wonderful work was done, he rested. Well, that's it for today. We'll see you next time.